Okay, looks like we're live. Yay? Maybe it's fixed. I don't know. What a day. For a brief moment, I was feeling victory. We broke past my prediction price for the day and then immediately went back under it. Oh, we're going to shoot for it again. Yay! I love this. This feels like me right now. Me, me eating up all these tasty dips. Yep, that's me. Yum, yum, yum. Just need some chocolate milk. That's what I'm thinking right now. Chocolate milk. Ah, I could use some chocolate milk.
I'm fucking mad. I'm
Why?
fucking mad.
Why?
Bought a 54 yesterday.
Don't be mad, man. This is you can't look at this stock like that. You have to look at it as like you're lucky you got in at what price you got in at. Like, I mean, you don't know what's gonna happen. You can't look at it that way. Can you imagine like all those people who were like pissed off when they got in at 20, right? And it sat at like 20 for like a day or something like that. Can you imagine how they felt? Like at first they're all pissed off, and the next thing you know, that's up is $70. They're like, they weren't thinking about that anymore. I guarantee it. They're probably thinking, God, I wish I could have spent more money at 20.
That's what happened when I was at 14.
My dog's over here. He's visiting. Did you see that I crossed over into my price range?
The what now?
I crossed over into my price range. My price prediction, my low was 51.80, and we crossed over it, and I was like, yeah. I was like, yes, 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 and then the feed stopped again. You know what I feel bad for? Check this out. I'm gonna post this over here. I want to see if we were to just for example like assume that this was going to happen, right? Let's just we're gonna put on pretend hats for a second, right? Like this is just talking. The last time we had a 3-day weekend was May 28th, which is right here. And if I zoom in on that day, what you see was the day started out kind of strong and then it just tanked, right? It started out at like $53 or $30, right? And then it tanked down to like ended at $26. So we lost like $4 for the day. And it was, at those prices, it was kind of devastating a little bit. Like, and then we had to sit on that for like 3 days, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and just steam over that, right? And so here's all these people who, you know, maybe bought today's dip, maybe they didn't, who knows? But I feel the worst about the people who like maybe are considering buying right now, but then they think, oh no, I'll wait until Tuesday, and then now look what happens like after the weekend's over. Like in the after hours, it just like spikes up, and so instead of being able, like if they hesitate today at $26 back here, if they hesitated, then their only opportunity to buy back in is at 30 again. So they lose out on that $4 drop, and they're probably like just kicking themselves in the ass, going, "Oh man, I could have bought last week." Those are the guys I feel bad for. And then look at this rise. that day was almost like a wash, right? The following Tuesday went from like $30 to $32, so it was almost a wash. It was up $2, no big deal. But in the after hours, it went up to it like almost doubled. Oh man, not okay. It didn't almost double it, but it got like 12 bucks. It like added $12 in the after hours.
Yep.
Uh-oh, it looks like it got rid of John's upper price. Oh no, there it is. I see it. It's just really close to mine. I'm gonna be so pissed if I miss it again. Like I missed my price point on our very first day that we were doing this by like I don't know, it was like 25 cents or something. If I miss it again today, I'm gonna be so upset if I miss it by that much. Oh, I love this. Somebody said I had to reach out to the well-respected and widely known company Iceberg Research, and they said they went to their website and they went to the contact and they contacted um, I guess whoever it is that's there. They said, "Hi, I was wondering why you would actively participate in market manipulation when you claim to seek out the very thing you're doing. Accepting money from hedge funds to tweet your thoughts about AMC sounds a lot like market manipulation. I'd report you to the SEC, but well, we all know how that would go. Just thought you should know that me and 2 million other AMC holders all see clearly through this blatant manipulation and will not be selling. Enjoy your short position and thank you for your discount."
They probably didn't even fucking short it. It's fucking so full of shite.
What did you eat?
Bunch of leftovers.
I feel like I need to eat again, although I already took my lunch break. I think I will take a 1:30, well, yeah, maybe like a 1:45 break to 1:45 to 2. Yeah, see, here's one that says don't be motley fooled. Don't forget GME dropped from 160 all the way down to 61 the day before it squeezed to 249. Don't be fooled.
I mean, those posts are cool, but it's like it's just prep talking, right? But that's the end of the day. But yeah, I mean, I agree. Like some people might need to see it. You know, the one to like, oh my God, Jimmy, what happened to your dog? You know, it's like, okay, you just calm down, Grandma. You know, it's okay.
I know there was lots of people who had posted. This is a while back, but there was lots of people who had posted that they were in GME, and that they had paper handed early and wished that they hadn't because they're it's T+2. I don't know if you know about what that is. Um, are you aware of T+2?
Now, what's that? Scantron?
So no. If you no, if you it's not a number two pencil. No, T+2 is if you sell your shares, you have to wait 2 days for the money to clear before you can reinvest that money. Otherwise, you'll get hit with a
Yeah, penalty.
yeah, get hit with a penalty. It's called give me a second. I'll know what it is. Freeloading, a freeloading penalty. So basically, what ended up happening to a lot of those guys is they sold out, right? So I'm just gonna look at my nifty little model, right? If they sold out, as an example, when it was at $160 and it dropped down to that 61 that we were just talking about, if they sold then, they would have had to, that was on the 25th. They would have had to wait until 27. Let me see, 25. I think that means that they would had to wait it until the 27th before they could buy back in. No, the 20. Maybe it's the 28th. T+2. Yeah, it might be the 28th. No, it would be the 27th because you count the day that you're on when you sell. So if they sold then, in this example, on the 25th, um, in January, the 25th was a Friday. The 27th was the following Monday. So that's one. And they wouldn't have been able to trade again until the 28th. Well, on the 28th, that was the day that it hit $514. So, and I don't know if it hit. I don't know if it hit in the pre-market or whatnot, but that would have been ideal time for them to get back in. But by that point, it's already up to 500 and some odd dollars, and they sold when it was at $160, or 140. They had no way of getting back in. So once they sold, they were out. They were done. They were gone. There was no way to recover any of the money that they could have potentially got back in for. So, it's you have to be really careful about knowing when to sell. And if they just waited, right, until like say the 29th. Yeah, looks like the 29th. If they had waited until the 29th, they could have sold at like 300 and made like two more times the amount of money that they had made initially. And if they sold for like 120, 160, they could have made twice as. If they sold for 160, they could have made twice the amount of money if they'd just waited 2 more days.
Yeah. I mean, not saying that the okay. So let's just say we all holding at got some stocks at 50, right, on average. So in the case that jump up to 200, something like that, you know, you could like just and then like we know that this is not a real squeeze or something like that, like whether or not it was a real squeeze. Gamma, if it was a gamma squeeze, I mean, if you want to like just take back some money, you could just sell like a quarter of your stock, or maybe half, right, or maybe a quarter of it, and you probably make quadruple. So basically, you cut even on all your investment, right? Just sell it after. I mean, I'm pretty sure you went from 50 to 100. That's double. You sell half your share. You basically make back your investment, right? To that point, you can wait till it drop again and come back in. But when you sell half your share, when the stock double the price, you basically cover your position,
Yeah,
so you don't have to worry about it.
but you heard what I just said though. With the T2, you got to wait, and if you wait, then you buy back in at a higher price, and you get less shares, so you're not going to get as big of
Oh,
an increase.
that's yeah. So I mean, that's the price you pay if you want to swing it, right?
So the trick is knowing, like if you model out, I modeled out GME, right? I modeled it out. I looked at it. I was very diligent in making sure um, that I knew how much or what kind of a squeeze pattern looks like, right? And part of the thing is as the price is dropping back down, it stair steps back down. So you can get a very good idea as long as you're tracking the price of AMC as it's going. You can get a really good idea on when you can get out of AMC on the backside if as long as you're tracking it. Now I've been tracking AMC since May. Uh, let's see, May 13th, and we are not anywhere near over. There's not been any kind of indication that we're near the top or the end. And if anything, there's the only indication that we've been getting so far is that the squeeze hasn't even started yet. The price reflection on where we're at right now has been strictly based off of investor fear or FOMO, fear of missing out. That's
Mm-hmm.
literally the whole reason that we're at $50 right now is just because of pure bullish stock investors wanting to get a piece of this action. And as long as we continue down this path, we are going to hit a point in where the hedge funds have to start covering, and when that happens, then the squeeze is on. And we haven't even hit that
That's
point
when
yet,
the gamma squeeze happened, not the real squeeze.
right? But then that transforms into the real squeeze.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
I'll let you guys know. When I'm seeing indicators that look like they're matching the patterns of being on the backside of the squeeze, I'm gonna know the difference. There's very um, I modeled it for GME, and then I checked it and compared it to like Volkswagen squeeze, and there was another squeeze that I've compared it to. I can't remember which one it was. Anyways, there was another squeeze that I compared it to, and the same thing happens for all of them. The same exact thing happens. There is a very definitive point at which you can tell you're on the backside. And that's when you start hitting like at some point we're going to start seeing swings of like 76%, right? Imagine that. Going from $482 down to 112 and then back up to $321. Imagine that, right? Imagine that times 4. If we see that, that's going to be like $2,000, going from $2,000 all the way down to like um, you know, $1,000, or I mean $500. And that's not going to be the end, you know. If we sit there and we hold and we get up to $2,000 and it drives down to 500, that's not the end. It's going to drive back up. When you start seeing less of a dip in between the highest points that you have, previous last high points, and the next high point, that's how you know you're stepping down, and that's how you know when it's time to start selling. You're never going to time the top. You're just not. There's no way to hit it. There's no way of knowing what the top truly is.
or you just have money aside. right? And then whatever you sell, let's say you think that it might hit the first peak, and you feel like, okay, I might need some money. Like, okay, so just sell some. When it drops, when it dropped like a lot, then okay, you have your money, you can buy back in, and then it would go up again, and you probably have by then you probably have enough time for the stock money that you sell to come back for you to buy it.
I wouldn't count on it. I would
But I thought
not
you don't
count on it.
have penalty. Okay, I thought you don't have penalty if you're trading and selling in the same stock. You don't have the penalty. It's only like a penalty if you trade stock, like say from Apple. You're like, oh shoot, I want to sell my Apple share and go to AMC. And like that when it's penalize you, not when like you're trading in and out of AMC only.
Yep, it would be even an AMC only. You still get the
No,
penalty.
right? You serious?
Yep, yep. You get a freeloader penalty, and you get one of those. You get one of those, and you're out for 3 months. They'll take away your trading ability for 3 months. You can still trade, but it will have to be off of cash that's already settled. They won't allow you to make any trades that's not unsettled cash. So you could trade out, you get the violation, right? And now all of a sudden you're sitting there forcibly waiting for 2 days to make a trade back in. That is going to be the most uncomfortable wait ever because you may miss the entire squeeze.
Hmm.
Now, if you already had surplus cash, then you would be able to do something about it. But if you don't, there's nothing you can do. Hey, out of curiosity, do you see anything? Can you type something in the chat bar for the live stream?
Okay, this is why I'm gonna wait like minutes. So if you don't know my real YouTube account.
Oh, well, that's okay. Don't worry about it.
Oh, actually, no, I got that idea.
My screen's saying that chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. And I typed something in. Let me try it again. It's showing that I'm typing stuff in, but I can't tell. I tried to pin something to the top, and it didn't really look like it pinned.
It looks like a pin to me. Pin
Okay.
by K. Shaw.
All right. Good. If it pinned, that's great. On my screen, it just doesn't look like it did. Perfect. Man, I would have loved to have done some TA on today, but I really feel like it would have been really difficult because I mean there was a nice downwards channel here, but it spiked out at this point, so there's no way to really like know that that was going to continue to happen if we could have tracked it. Um, there's a nice upwards trend right here. I could have tracked that as well. Right now, I feel like it's just a little bit more just kind of consolidation from this last point right here, although some of it does kind of peak out. So, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of manipulation still going on today. Even though SSR is on, the stock is still getting shorted. I'm going to take a break at 1:45 to 2. Actually, I'm going to take a break from 1:30 to 2. I should get 2 30 minutes breaks for a 9-hour day, don't you think? Adam?
Okay.
Okay.
What happened?
I just letting you know I'm gonna take a break from 1:30 to 2. 2 is kind of the power hour, so I'll come back for that. I'll leave the stream running and everything. I think I need to have 2 half-hour breaks every 9 hours.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. I'm just trying to get some work done as well.
I hear you. I don't know if John. I don't know what happened to John. It shows he's just got his mic off, so I'm gonna draw a pattern. I don't. I don't really think it's gonna be very accurate, but I'm just gonna draw it anyways. I kind of feel like I'm seeing a little bit of a pattern kind of forming. If you happen to know, I don't know if you see this or not, but there's a there's a level of support at 5074 and a level of resistance at 5131. And basically, what's happened is we've fallen down into that channel, and we're just kind of bouncing around in that channel right now. But we're in this downwards trending as well. So I think what could end up happening is we'll get down to maybe like a point where we're trading inside this channel, like in here, and we'll maybe break out upwards. Because normally in a downwards trend like this, you break out up. Now that's not always the case, but that's what it's kind of looking like to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and just draw. I'm gonna keep those lines there. I might end up being wrong, then I'm okay with that. But we'll draw a horizontal line for a breakout somewhere around here. Oh, that didn't happen. And I meant up. I should have done a vertical line. Oops. So that's kind of, I would expect somewhere around there. We'll probably see the price come down a little bit, maybe go back up, come back down, and then break out. That would be my prediction. I see an overfilled trash can, and the title to the picture says "Media's actual source for their stonk news." Uh, All right, man. I'm gonna sign off for about 30 minutes.
Okay. All right. Later.
See you for the power hour.
Yep.
Well, I'll be damned. I predicted that one. Huh. Broke out almost exactly where I said. I would expect to see it go back up here soon. I mean, I'm drawing touch points here, so I could be off, but it looks like it should go back up. I really think that my price prediction today was rounded more about a fight on 52, which is why I dropped the price originally. I think I had set it up for 51.90, and I dropped it down a little bit more just in case we hit something like 51.86. But the way I'm looking at it now is today's might be more of a fight for 51 instead of 52. Hmm. Yep. Let's see where the options are. Looks like we are breaking back up. Options for the day should still be around 50. Yeah, 55 for calls, but a very second runner up at 50 for the puts. Clear winner at 50. I'd like to not see those make it into the money. That'd be awesome. Really want to punish those who are doing puts against AMC. In fact, I would like to see it go past 52 as well. Stockometer. Those are our current numbers. This was the beginning of the morning on the left-hand side. Looks like they returned the ETFs, but they still have about 1.25 million shares borrowed. I'm really wishing I had gone for 50.80 now.
Oh,
Welcome back.
where we at now?
50, just a little over 51. Are you pill popping? What kind of pills you popping?
Vitamins.
Hey, since you're
Took a
here
30 minute
watching,
nap. Hmm?
check this out. I bought this a long ass time ago. You know what it is?
Oh, I gotta wait till hit the live here. Oh, give me a second. Gotta close out YouTube because it's burning up. All right, we're live.
Oh, you're live? Okay, hold on a second here. I'll pull it back up again. There you go.
George.
George W. That's my
Oh Lord.
that's my trademark, man. I picked up my trademark a while back. This is it's a hoodie. It's a hoodie with George W on it, and it says you know what it is. Oh man, I have to say, man, I like Trey. I like him a lot. He's a good kid. He's a kid, you know. He's there's no way at the age of 23 you or I or anybody that we probably even know could have said that we've done as many things as he's done in his life.
Yeah, I guess so. You know, like a little too optimistic sometimes. I feel like sometimes it's just be a little bit more down to earth. Need to be like someone to like kind of calm down.
Yeah, but like, don't you feel optimistic people haven't been burned too many times in their lifetime? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I do have that feeling. I know that people who optimistic, yeah, they're gonna get burned because that's just how life is. You know, you go out there and dabble into many things, having being as optimal as you can't be. You know, you're gonna get a hit with you're gonna hit with reality. You know, it's a lot of time, shit in life doesn't work out.
Hmm.
Oh, calm down now. I was like, all right, whatever.
I was talking to Eric earlier while I was offline. He was talking about how, except for that dip in the very beginning of the morning part, we had a really nice shaped cup with a handle. And I was like, well, if really the cup started at like let's see what time that was. Like 9:44 our time, 10:44 stock market time, right? And it like moved to the right and formed like the perfect cup, and then the handles like right after it. And then it did shoot up afterwards. It was a perfect cup. I'm curious if apes are gonna just try and hold 51, or if we're gonna try and push for 52 towards the end.
Since when did every fuckers who took out a short position announce it publicly and get traction on all major FUD sites? This is simply manipulation. I mean, okay, finally someone calling it out.
So somebody posted this an hour ago. It's NPHAM54. No problem, ham 54. I don't know. Anyways, they said this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. Taking everything I say with a grain of salt, and please verify it all yourself through your own DD. I'm not asking you to believe anything I ever say or share. I want you to find out for yourself. They said thank you to Odd Cantaloupe 6385 for coming to me first and telling me about Jimmy being on the Reg Show for 39 days consecutively from ending of last year and all the way into February. That got me curious, so I decided to investigate AMC being on the Reg Show. I went I went back all the way back to January 1st of 2020 to find the info out and put it into a spreadsheet for everyone to see. If you truly want to check every single day like I did, please verify it on NYSE. Unfortunately, unfortunately can't include spreadsheet here, so I'm going to have to take a screenshot or have to screenshot this baby. Please bear with me. So they screenshotted it, and oh, there's a lot of screenshots there. Now with that, we have this verifiable data. We can use it to find out other things. Use this information as you guys see fit. I will be using it for reference as I continue to dig deeper and see what it relates to. I am nearly 100% sure that I will find something interesting. Yes, I see that it's been on the reg show for more than 13 consecutive days, and I don't know why at the moment there was any forced coverings of failure to delivers like the rules state is supposed to happen. I'll check the rules and see if and when they were changed that could have possibly had any effect on the coverings. I'll report back any findings, and I'm looking forward to seeing what others can come up with also using this info. Good luck to us all. Hopefully we find some good shit.
That was hard to follow. I mean, I don't know. It's like 2 o'clock and I'm really sleepy.
Yeah.
Was that like? Did you saw that post on hot category, new or
Just
rising?
new. I only search by new.
But it's have no karma points.
Yeah.
Why are people screenshotting through Robinhood? It's laughable.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I like this. I always forget to look at this. This is always a very, very interesting indicator. I gotta remember how to find it again. News and research, maybe? Stocks. That's not it. Oh, yes, this is it right here. Okay, I'm gonna transfer this over. Let me make sure that I don't have any information on here that's gonna give away like who I am or anything. Okay, I think I'm good. All right, here we go. I move this over. I'm gonna move your screen off that shows you on there. I'm gonna take away that one and that one. Actually, I can leave those. All right, this is really interesting information. Um, so these are market movers, trending stocks, right? AMC or not AMC, Fidelity releases this information every day. So the biggest one, they list like some of the biggest moving stocks for the day, and AMC made the list. Um, but the one that's always fun to look at is orders by Fidelity customers. And if you look here, what do you see on that page from Fidelity?
AMC.
Number 2. AMC is number 2, and they had more buys today than they had sells. GME didn't even make the list. And that's always kind of interesting because if you look at Webull, right? Hold on one second here.
I put in my phone screen protector.
Okay, I fixed my screen. So if you look at AMC, right? Your inflow versus outflow. Your inflow is 854 versus your outflow of 839. We had an inflow, a positive inflow today. A positive inflow of shares bought over shares that were sold, and yet we're down. How does that happen?
Yeah, what is that?
How is that possible? I'll tell you, the only way that's possible is by shorting.
Or dark pour. Dark pour trading again.
I have got to change up my notifications from Webull. This is driving me nuts. Sorry, I'm setting up. I'm setting up to maybe buy some more shares here. Man, I can't wait for us to get like to $60 again. I want to test 60 so bad. Oof. I think the apes have wisened up to the shenanigans of the hedge funds. Oops, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I forgot about my mic being right there next to my face. Hey man, you're gonna get to be here for the outro today. Were you here? Did I played the outro. Were you here at the end of the day for the outro on
Yeah,
Wednesday?
of course. Yeah,
Okay.
rocket launch.
Okay, good. I couldn't remember if you were here for that. You
Would you call today a rocket launch or today a comeback?
got I should have like a different thing depending on what's happening at that point in time. I'd like to do the Joker when he says there's like I think Prince did some song. He did an entire album for one of the Batman movies. It was when I can't think. Jack Nicholson played the Joker. But there was a song where he says something about, "Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale of the moonlight?" I don't know. I just like the sound of it. It's like one of my favorite quotes.
So I'm concentrating on my uh, screen protector installer.
Oh, you're installing a screen protector on your phone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got you. How much of a loss did I take today? That's not too bad. I mean, $6,000, meh, six and a half. That's not too bad.
Must be a millionaire club thing.
$7,000 loss today. Eh, it's not that bad. It's funny I I bought shares in one of my accounts I don't touch. It's my IRA. I just let it sit there, right? But because I buy shares in the other one, um, it ends up having it has a lower loss percentage than the IRA, which is really kind of interesting. So I did better than like today we're at a 7% loss, but I only had a 6% loss because we're up higher. I bought shares at 48.88, so I made money on those shares today so far. So you have plans for the 4th of July weekend?
Yeah, just Well, what is it? Go to a friend house, buy some fireworks, and Monday I might go somewhere. I'm not sure.
Any place in particular?
Probably a beach.
Oh, at the beach? You're gonna go all the way down to the beach?
Well, here in the city, we live pretty close, like an hour away, so it's not.
Oh, Houston. That's right, Houston.
Yes. Thanks for doxing me.
Yeah, that's no problem, man. Yeah, it's a big place. I'm sure they're gonna find you. No, but that's cool though, cause like that's so much. I keep thinking Austin, right? So I'm going like, man, you're gonna take a trip to the beach from Austin? That's like a.
Wow. It's like, wow, that's so far.
I know. That must be nice. What is it, like an hour and a half drive for you?
Not even just an hour.
Really? Wow. You must be flying down the freeway.
Yeah, not with these gas.
You hit Galveston, right?
Galveston is nice. It's okay, I
Wh-
guess. Certain beach, but it's like it's generally pretty terrible. I went to Destin, Florida, and yeah, it's night and day different.
what's a better place to go?
Destin, Florida, man.
Destin? That's a
Yes,
fucking
best
long
beach.
ass drive.
Yes, but it's the best beach, dude. It's the best, probably one of the best beach in the world. How's that? Dude,
Destin
it's
Beach.
unexplainable. When you get there, you would see it. Like you would like feel the water, look at the water, and then you just like, is this real?
I just
Because I
pulled
went
up
there like,
images. It looks pretty. Does it
oh
really
yeah,
have
man.
white sand like that?
Yes, 100%.
What's this?
It's
Okay,
like, huh?
there's these guys on these paddle boards, and there's like these like what looks like rocks floating in the water or something. What is that? Is that where they anchor
I
boats or
don't know
something?
what that is. Like, I don't know what that is. I never
Huh.
see those. But yeah, like basically, we went there like during the time when it's kind of raining,
Hmm.
right? So it's just like no sun. When you went out there, it's like blue, like that color kind of blue, all the way to the horizon, and the sands are white, and you just like, am I in a movie studio or is this real life? Like it hits you like that.
What are home prices like out there? Just out of curiosity.
I don't want to know. There's like this one area where it's like you feel like this is like this road lead down to Trump Estate or something like that. It's like all the houses are custom built. And it's like single color, and you got palm tree on the side of the road. Like I think it's called 30 Avenue. I forgot. Yeah, if you search that up, you see like the road coming down there. It's like Beverly Hill, and I don't know how to explain it. It's like,
Oh, jeez.
yeah, I feel like if I was to visit like the Mariago, right, where Trump lives right now,
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure that's how it would feel like. It just like richness.
Yeah, that's it looks like it's a pretty expensive place. So you definitely want to buy on like the
Oh, yeah, yeah. I was gonna say the houses there. Pretty sure it's pretty high because around that area at 30th Avenue, a night at a hotel there is $700.
yeah, that's pricey.
Mm-hmm.
I I'm looking at lots. They're not even built homes. The lot right here that I'm looking at. I'll drag maybe I can drag this over. No, it won't let me drag it over. Here we go. I'm looking at this lot. I don't know if you can see this on the page, but this lot right here. Let's see. Does it show the price? It doesn't show the price. Maybe it does. Maybe you can see it. Guess the price on that.
I would say 100,000.
100,000 for that lot? No,
Or how much?
you're way off. Two point. It's like basically $2.5 million for that lot.
What? Yeah, when I was like,
Ridiculous.
maybe I could invest
Hmm.
with my AMC money and just like have a place there. Nope, nope. Out of the question.
If you want to buy a house there, like check this out. This is actually pretty decent looking. All right, you want to buy a house there? You're looking at like $5 million. I don't know if you can see that. Let me try dragging that better. A nice little decent place like that. Let's see how many bedrooms that is. 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, 4,558 square feet. So basically, you buy it and then you rent it out to like 2 or 3 families at a time.
Yeah,
Holy,
that's how. Hmm.
5 million bucks. I'd buy that. I would totally buy this.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good investment. Uh, I mean, I understand why it's priced that way because, I mean, none of the houses are even built around there. They don't have like really like cool, intricate built houses. They kind of just have like something that looks like it got set up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the majority of houses in Destin. It's like that, but then it's hella expensive. Their
That
hotels not even that great. Their hotels, they don't have most hotels. You get the best deal with like doing what is it? Um like Airbnb or something like that.
yeah.
Kind of like house rental, vacation house rental. Yeah, you get a better deal at that because their hotel's really old.
So so the house that I was looking at, that one that I showed you, it actually has a pool and a jacuzzi.
Yeah, we can get in a beach.
But it's in the front yard. Isn't that kind of weird? Who puts a pool in the I don't know, that's kind of odd to me that you I mean, yeah, sure you got the beach in the back, but I don't know, the pool in the front seems weird.
Yes, when you're so rich, you don't want to swim with the plebeians, right? You just swim in your jacuzzi looking at the beach.
All right, apes, we got to push this up over 51. I need 5180 out of apes. Dollar more. Come on, apes. Come on, we can do
Yeah,
this.
come on, Abe.
I need
Come
my tally
on.
point. I need my tally point for the week. Come on. We can do this.
Come on, Abe.
I am actually going to seriously look at homes over there. FYI.
Yeah,
Cuz
you buy one, let me know. You know, I guess you can give me an 8 discount, right?
that's right. Yeah, what a lifestyle. I wonder
Dude,
if you bought a house like that, how long would you have to keep it for before it would like it's a $5 million house, right? You buy a $5 million house, how long do you have to hold on to that before it's actually worth like I don't know, a million more?
dude, with Destin, it's like for sure. Unless somehow like China went out there and just dumped a bunch of waste onto the ocean, dude, you can't fail
What
with
about
that kind of.
what about hurricanes?
Okay, that I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure they're insured. I'm sure the insurance is like outrageous too.
Oh yeah.
Man, we got to push through like 2 levels of resistance before I can get to my number. This is going to be rough. We topped out at 5180 3 times. We touched my point 3 times basically and couldn't get past it. I think I'm going to miss it by less than $1 again. Ah, that really bothers me. So close every time.
That was like the most advanced screen protection install kit I've ever seen. You got like 4 tabs you pull and all this technical nonsense, but you know what? It turned out to be pretty good. Okay.
All right.
Are we at power level? Power hours?
It is the power hour. We have 18 minutes left. The last 15 minutes are usually the most volatile. So we're getting really close here to having some kind of major price action. I'm trying to look for a trend right now. I mean, I see what looks to be like a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder, and then it broke down, which is what it's supposed to do, but now it would be on a new pattern.
Mm-hmm.
And I really don't know what to make of it. When in doubt, check RSI, right? Let's check that out. Let's see what that indicator shows. On the 30-minute, the RSI is at 40, so it's a little low, meaning that the price could definitely come up, but it could also dip. It has room to dip as well. At the 5-minute scale, RSI is at 48.33. Again, that's a little bit higher. And on the 1-minute scale, it's kind of almost like right in the middle at 50. Which is right in the middle. Okay, I think I can draw a downwards descending channel now with this price change the way it just turned on us.
Yeah, what was the dip, Well? What are you doing, Well?
Where we got a whale at? I don't see any whales.
You don't see any whales? Why?
No.
Oh, I got a phone call. In any case, if I don't make out the outro, well, it's been a good day. So keep it up, y'all. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get on the phone. All right.
later, man. Have a great weekend. Happy 4th.
Happy 4th.
Hmm. Here it is. We're heading up. We broke the trend. Oh man, it's so frustrating to see us like just $1 less than what I predicted. Oh, I want to see it there. Come on, apes, just like a massive push. Get us up to like 52. That'd be amazing. Well, I better get the outro ready. For all anybody who watches this, have a great 4th of July weekend. Um, Stay safe. Don't let any firework haphazards get to you. Oh, remember, safety comes first. If you're launching fireworks, little hint of advice to anybody who's doing this. One year, a friend of mine, we got together and we thought it'd be cool if we put on our little fireworks show for our community, and, and we had double tubes sitting up there. And this is way when I was much younger, so um, didn't really know what could possibly go wrong. But we were lighting off the tubes at the same time and then running away, and one would go off and then the other would go off sometimes, and sometimes they go off the same time. But one particular time, one of them had a much longer fuse, I think, than the other, and uh, the concussion of the first tube going off knocked the other tube over, and the thing shot down the street and blew up in the middle of the street. Luckily, it didn't hurt anybody, but man, talk about scary. So if you're gonna do double tubes, nail them down to a board so that they can't fall over, or keep them far enough away they won't tip over. Just be careful out there, guys. Those fireworks are real. They're real dangerous. Be careful. Speaking of fireworks, come on, apes. 52. 52. It would be an amazing number for the put options, especially. Let's see if I can put those back up here. The puts will be out big time on that one at 52. I'd lose 20,000 at 51 and 12,000 at 52. 32,200 and 300 and some odd put options that would be out of the money. Here we go. We're rocketing. Taking off. Boom. Come on, baby. Keep on climbing. Keep on climbing. We might do this. Come on, baby. Keep on climbing. There you go. We're making it past that level of support, or sorry, of resistance. Boom, rocketed past it. We're just rocketed past that number. 5180. We're coming up on 5180. This is the target price that I had set for the day. We're getting really close to that. Might get my tally mark. I might get it. This is awesome. This is awesome. 5180, there it is. Come on, we can do this. 52, let's break 52 and stay at 52 or higher. 52 or higher, let's do this. Come on, apes. Yes! 52 or higher. Come on, keep pushing. Beautiful. I love this. This is amazing. Ah, chills. I get chills from this. This is the way it works. This is how we're going to go out for the weekend. I'm loving it. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Man, this is great. This is wonderful. What a way to celebrate going out in the rest of this weekend. We're all going to go out and enjoy our tendies. Going to bust out in the new year in a perfect fashion. Not a new year, a happy 4th of July with fireworks. This is going to be a great weekend. I'm so looking forward to this. Congratulations, apes. Well deserved.
T-minus 90 seconds and counting. All systems are go. We're about 90 seconds from the launch of Space Shuttle Discovery. T-minus 60 seconds and counting. We are transferring to orbiter internal power at this time. Discovery is now running off its 3 onboard fuel cells. Coming up on a go for auto sequence start. And we have a go for auto sequence start. Discovery's onboard computers have primary control of all the vehicle's critical functions. T-minus 17 seconds and counting. 15, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, start, 2, 1, booster ignition, and liftoff of the Space Shuttle Discovery, returning to the space station, paving the way for future missions beyond.
Separation confirmed. Guidance now converging. Discovery's onboard computers commanding the main engine nozzles to swivel, aiming the shuttle for its precise target in space for main engine cutoff.
Should have a good forward leg now it is. Okay, you sound good. Discovery Houston, negative return. Copy, negative return.